English high speed 150 words per minute August 2013 first paper. Get ready. 5 seconds. Start. Mr. Chairman, sir, at the very outset, I thank the government for placing before the House the draft proposals with regard to the second 5-year plan and for giving us an opportunity to discuss them. So far as this plan is concerned, it is our duty to examine whether it is up to our expectations or not. It is our duty to point out to the government our views so far as the plan is concerned. It does not mean that the government have not done their duty as best as they can. I know that this government are not free to suggest what is necessary in the interest of the people of the state. I know that at every stage they have had to follow the instructions issued from time to time from the center. Under these circumstances, I realize that the government had to see that as far as possible their recommendations were in accordance with these instructions. So we had to restrict ourselves in the manner in which our plan had to be put up before the central government. In spite of it, it is true that our plan is a realistic one. At the present time, in all countries, planning has become the order of the day. At the outset, I would like to point out that the object of the first plan was twofold. First of all, it was to meet the great deficit in food in all parts of the country. Secondly, we had to deal with inflation. It must be said to the credit of the governments are concerned that they have been able to solve the food problem in a satisfactory manner. Now, we may examine the objectives of the second 5-year plan. So far as this state is concerned, it will be good to see how far these objectives are found in the proposals that the government have placed before us and to what extent we may hope that at least some of these objectives may be fulfilled in this state. So far as the objectives are concerned, the first objective is an increase in national income. For this purpose, some figures have been given as to the growth in national income, but it must be said that so long as the price levels of all the commodities change from time to time, we cannot say that the increase in national income will increase the purchasing power of the people. The second objective is full employment. Honorable members have dealt with this problem. I think it is one of the basic factors to be taken into account, but there is no reference in the plan to the number of unemployed people in the different regions. So far as the problem of unemployment is concerned, it is one of the most urgent problems. To say that there will be employment for 12 million people because there are various industrial concerns that will be floated is not correct. As a matter of fact, unemployment is a problem of the locality because we cannot take the unemployed people from one part of the country to the other. It is stated that there must be a labor corps which must be able to go from one part of the country to the other. I think there cannot be anything more detrimental than to make the people go out of their villages. I am sure that it is the most difficult thing to raise the labor corps. I would like to point out that unemployment is of various kinds. Honorable members have already dealt with it. The problem of unemployment covers various categories. I think it will be well to consider so far as our state is concerned these categories separately and see what can be done. It is true that some of the educated people should be observed by the expansion of educational activities in the state. I think that the frustration in this category is a great danger to the state. It is therefore necessary that employment should be found for them. Unless they are given employment, the position with regard to Unemployment will deteriorate. I shall take up some of the main features of the second 5-year plan. Whatever may be the objective, the main aim under the present circumstances is to provide the necessaries of life to the people. From this point of view, it will be agreed that we should enable the people to get food, clothing and housing. Stop.